Richland is a safe community, and that was revealed in our 2014 community survey. When asked to rate your satisfaction levels with safety in your neighborhood, excellent or good was selected 92% of the time. A big reason we live in such a safe community is the hard work of our police force. When asked to indicate your satisfaction levels with the services provided by the Richland Police Department, a whopping 88% responded excellent or good.
That's pretty good. That's awesome. Richland's police personnel are dedicated to providing the product of safety and service to our community, using the values that the entire city staff chose of teamwork, integrity, and excellence as their guide. They are striving to uphold the highest standard of performance and ethics while ensuring a safe environment in which to live, work, and commute. The department has a strong relationship and partnership with the community and recently had the unique opportunity to strengthen that bond at their first Coffee with a Cop event at Barracuda Coffee.
So many times when the public comes into conversation or into contact with police departments, it's under circumstances that are out of their control, and there's a lot of anxiety around those circumstances. We certainly get that. I wanted to provide an opportunity to have a real comfortable atmosphere, to have open dialogue, to express concerns, to just talk about what we do in this community and what we do in the neighborhoods, what the neighborhoods need from us. And so I felt like that kind of relaxed environment where people could get a cup of coffee or get something to drink. In this particular case, we sat outside. It was a beautiful day, and we just had a great opportunity to chat, had a couple of officers there answering questions, and more importantly, the people that brought their kids with them gave the kids a chance to connect with the officers as well, and they looked at the patrol car and got to ask all those questions that kids like to ask. So it was very, very, very comfortable, and it was really a good way to connect with our community.
This is Officer Michelle Gonan with Richland Police Department.
We had a couple of situations where they just wanted to come and tell us how much they supported us. And that was really nice to hear. They recognized in this time in our nation's history where the trust of law enforcement seems to be at an all-time low, they wanted to come and remind us that that might be the vocal minority and that silent majority needs to come out of the woodwork and let us know how much they support us. So it was really nice to hear that we had that support, especially in our Richland community. Some of the other things that came up were, obviously some traffic issues around town. That always seems to be on people's minds, some code enforcement issues as well. Paying attention to our distressed neighborhoods was a topic of conversation. And then there was one incident where it was a situation revealed to us that we thought maybe we saw some trending in a certain area, but really got some information that helped us reinforce that we're starting to see an increase in some of our overdoses, drug overdoses, especially as it relates to heroin use. And so what can law enforcement do to kind of insert themselves and help with trying to deal with some of those overdose situations, both from a social service standpoint, but also from a medical standpoint?
It's so fun in here.
With what's going on nationally with law enforcement, with the opportunity to build that trust and relationship, and those things are so important. And I talk to my police department all the time and the staff about how delicate our relationship is and how delicate our reputation is with the public. It seemed like the perfect time to go ahead and start this program and to spend some time in our community, in our neighborhoods, especially with locally owned businesses, supporting them and supporting conversation, that I thought it was a good time to do that. And so our hope is that this first one will springboard into many more to come.
Officers spent an hour and a half at Barracuda Coffee and were very happy with the community turnout. Police Chief Skinner told us that he wanted to get this first event under their belt to see if really there was an interest or a need. And the answer to that question is yes. The objective now is to host similar events throughout the year, maybe quarterly, at different local businesses around town. Sounds fun. Of course, when we hear information on the second Coffee with a Cop event, we will certainly let you know.